In this ArcGIS Pro demonstration, we're going to demonstrate how to create features. For this demonstration, I'm going to be doing it in a stereo map, so in 3D view. So if you have red-blue glasses, you might prefer to watch a demonstration with those on. But all the tools I demonstrate here are available in just the regular map view as well. So the first thing we need to do is, well, I'm going to turn things off here for a minute. All right, you would come up here and select Create, and then in the Create Features window that opens up, click the feature layer you're going to do editing in. I'm going to use the Strata sample layer. Click on that, and there's tools that become available. All right, so we're going to start with the polygon tool here. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to draw a polygon here that represents a forest stand. Again, this is for demonstration purposes, so I'm not going to be too careful that I make sure I get the exact boundaries of the forest stand or not. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click to finish. All right. So you can see down here in the attribute table, a new feature has been created. The next one I'm going to use is I'm going to go use this autocomplete polygon tool. So I'm going to click on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a polygon right beside it. And they're going to share the boundary in between the two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start inside the polygon that's already created, right where I want to cross the shared boundary. I'm going to click on there, and then I'm going to come in here and draw that neighboring polygon. Then I'm going to come up here, and again, where I want it to cross the boundary, I'll click on the boundary. Then I'll come in here, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to right mouse click and go Finish instead of double clicking. And now I have two polygons with a shared boundary in between. What I want to demonstrate next is the fact that you can use the undo tool. So the undo, it will undo the last thing I did, which was create that one feature. Another way to get rid of things you've created is coming down here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's undo that. All right, what I want to do is come up here and use the selection tool to select that polygon that I created previously, and I'm going to hit the delete key, and it asked me, I'm sure I want to delete the data. I was going to say yes, and now it's gone again. So this time I'm going to create those polygons again, but this time I'm going to use slightly different tools. So I'm going to come up here and use the freehand tool. All right, and so I'm going to go to where I want to start my boundary. Then I'm going to left mouse click, and I'm going to hold down and trace around the area of my polygon. And then I'm going to right mouse click and go Finish. Right now, so I'm going to draw a neighboring polygon again, but this time I'm going to use the freehand version of that autocomplete. So this is the autocomplete freehand polygon. So I select it. I do the same thing, starting the polygon, left mouse click, hold it down, and trace where I want my boundary to be. And this time I'm going to double click. All right. And the other things I want to demonstrate is up here we have save and discard. So I can discard what I just done in this edit session, or I can save it. All right. So instead of saving them, I'm going to choose discard. And what it does, it asks me, am I sure I want to do this? I'm going to say yes. And it discards everything that I created in that editing session. All the stuff I created in a previous editing session, which is up here, is left untouched. So that's basically it in regards to creating features with some of these basic tools. There are a lot of other tools there, but these are the basic ones that I use.